Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Agitate the airwaves.
Radio. Remix. Music. Simply the best. Energy. Technology. Good morning.
There is a place very far from this world, and the only way you can get there is through music. Remember, only music can set you free and fill you with energy to life. Be prepared for a new music transformation. And in a moment, you will be transported to this place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Agitate the Airwaves. Welcome to my world of hands-up music.
Yeah, you ever had a homie you did everything for, but when it comes down to helping you, they barely support? When you around them, you feel like you stuck with various chores. They dead weight, but you love them too much to bury their corpse, so you keep them around, hoping that the sun gon' shine. Ain't no harm, and I'ma get this nigga one more try. And then they screw you again, and you like, fuck no, why? And that's the second you know that you gotta cut those ties. Man, they been taking advantage of you, aiming they madness at you. You can't even tell them, they unable to handle the truth. They full of shit, you gotta spend days scrambling through, telling me you sorry, I'm like, that isn't new. That's when you gotta turn your back and put your foot down. If you put up with it, you gon' get put out. Nigga, don't you what's out. See, I've been boxing with this issue for some good rounds. My circle is smaller, come take a look around. I'm good now.
If you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Ooh, y'all never gave a fuck about me. Never gave a fuck about me, oh no.
Listen, if you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
I'll never, ever, 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 ever give a fuck about you. You ever dated a woman that held you back? She ain't making no moves. You like, yo, where the hell you at? Life is valuable, girl. I shouldn't have to tell you that, cause you grew up with some bums who knew nothing but selling crack. She tell you that she'll do better and convince you. You move in with you to fix the issue, assuming it's gonna be simple. But shit didn't change, now there's something daily emerging. And her situation just became a heavier burden. Now your life is more than crazy. You fighting on the daily, man. It's time for her to go. You done decided, no debating, cause there ain't no light shining on the future. She wasted all my time and all my moolah, and she ain't even grateful for the cheddar I blew. F it, I'm through, bitch, I'm no longer messing with you. You ain't nothing but good for nothing, that's what evidence proves. And now you just another topic when I step in the booth, bitch.
If you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Ooh, y'all never gave a fuck about me. Never gave a fuck about me, oh no.
Listen, if you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
I'll never, ever, 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 ever give a fuck about you.
See, life's just a crazy cycle, it repeats itself, I know. And as I grow, I learn from all the mistakes I made. And shit, I'm better on my own. You got a lot of niggas around and they'll cut you. It's important you learn to say fuck you. Yeah, they never gave a fuck about me. Oh, nah, 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 this is the last lap. Ha, 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 ha.
Man, I don't get involved with these phonies no more. I just open the door and kick them all out. I don't keep them close. Been through this shit too much, you don't even know. Damn, you used to be the trophy of my life, but now that trophy is broke. And now you wondering why I don't text back or call you. I deleted you out of my phone, bitch, who are you? Pay attention close, I hope I come clear. Bitch, if you looking for a fuck, you won't find one here.
If you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Ooh, y'all never gave a fuck about me. Never gave a fuck about me, oh no.
Listen, if you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Never, ever, 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 ever
Give a fuck about you.
I got no more fucks to spare. I got no more fucks to spare. Nigga, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? It is not perfect. I got no more fucks to spare. I got no more fucks to spare. Nigga, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? It is not perfect. I got no more
Things could have been so cool with us, so cool with us.
Nigga, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? It is not perfect. I got no
Things could have been so cool with us, so cool with us.
Nigga, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? It is not perfect.
If you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Y'all never gave a fuck about me. Never gave a fuck about me, oh no.
Listen, if you never gave a fuck about me, then tell me why I should give a fuck about you.
Never, ever, 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 ever
Give a fuck about you.
I've learned to let
Judgment Right here with my friends, I'll make my stand. Right here with my friends, I'll make my stand. Right here with my friends, I'll make my stand. Right here with my friends. Get low! Now I know my friends are. I'm never coming home. I must have been a burden the first hours of my life. The way Dad was me and Mama's eyes, looking for a better life. Most of my family believes I'll never be restored. Since I was old enough to make a change, I knew I'd make it far. 'Cause not knowing who you are keeps you wanting more. Set fire to your heart, be your own light in the dark. Never looking back again. Never said I'll win again. I built these walls to keep you out. I'll chase the sun to the ground. But never looking back again. Progressing smoothly now, slowly defeating my self-doubt. Remove the dead weight of the people who only look out for themselves. Know that I have grown enough to feel it in my bones. I think about the choices made and all the winding roads. I'm sick of always being asked if this fails, what comes next? Honestly, there's nothing left. This is all I have. Never looking back again. Never said I'll win again. I built these walls to keep you out. I'll chase the sun to the ground. But never looking back again. I can certainly spare you, burdened by the wounds. Forced into this world by someone on the moon. See the stars, chase the moon. That can be anything, but nothing like you. The road is long, too far gone. The burning sun is beating down. Still, I'm never looking back again. I'm never looking back again. Never said I'll win again. I built these walls to keep you out. I'll chase the sun till it burns out. Never looking back again.
Welcome to Agitate the Airwaves.
Hey, how's it going?
Live from Sunny's Bar in Overland. Yeah, see, we can hear us now.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, well, they can hear us. I was just saying through the speakers here, you know. But
Yeah.
now we're good. Yeah, man.
Tight.
Totally tight, like plastic wrap.
Very true.
See, people were expecting something different.
They
but
were.
I switched it up on them. So, what's up, Patrick?
Oh, you know, nothing much. What's up with you? What's been on your mind lately, man?
We'll go into that in a minute. But yeah, so we've had a busy week. Tuesday was the comedy show here at Sunny's.
Very true.
That went, it went good for the most part. It was a tough crowd that night. Not for me, but for some of the other comics.
Yeah, you killed it, man.
I mean, I wouldn't say I killed it, but
I think you
I
did
didn't
very good.
completely bomb. So, but then Thursday night at Foo Bar, me and Frost Money hosted the Kosha Dills show. That was a fucking blast, dude. You missed out.
I know.
That was a fun time. We got in trouble with Jason from Backstage Productions because we weren't listening to him and we were like going rogue. But look,
I'm looking.
Jason, don't try and cut costs on DJs again. Like he said, I was like, dude, the DJ sucks, and he's like, oh, I know, I was just trying to save some money.
Can't do it.
But no, like everyone that performed that night, like they went hard. Like everyone killed it. It was crazy, and it was a packed house. Like originally it was gonna be on the small side.
Yeah.
And then like the day before, he's like, "Hey, we're switching it to the venue because the locals sold so many tickets."
That's awesome.
And they
That's
were
amazing.
this is the type of show that most local shows should look like.
Yes.
Everyone was all about supporting each other. No, not really anyone left early. They were all like to the front of the stage cheering each other on.
That's awesome.
Like if you looked at the front, like the
I
very
missed out.
front of the stage, it was all of the other performers
That's awesome.
at the very front.
How often does that happen?
Not very often. Like there's only a handful of local like band members I can say that actually
If they all did
do
it,
it.
though, can you imagine how tight that would be?
Do you want me to get into that?
No.
I mean, I will.
No. I'm just saying, wouldn't that be awesome? It'd be tight.
It would be totally tight.
If the scene was tighter, it would be tight.
It would be totally tight. And it would be really tight if people would release albums that they raised crowd funds for, too.
Oh, boy.
What? I'm just saying.
Hey, that guitar's got a broken string on it.
2 of the 3 do.
Oh. That's not tight.
So, like, the comedy show, Tom
Yeah.
Kennedy, he was like, hey, you guys got...
Dude, how good was he?
He was fucking good.
He's fucking
But, like,
good.
he had to use the electric guitar.
Yeah. Shout out
because
to
he's
Tom
like,
Kennedy.
he's like, before he was like, hey, you guys got a guitar there? I was like, yeah, we got 3.
I had to
So
leave
2
the comedy
acoustic,
show
1
early
electric.
because I was misbehaving. But I came back up and caught some of Tom Kennedy. He was awesome.
You were not misbehaving.
What's up with that broke down Jeepers Creepers bus out front, man?
I told them it was stolen. But it's the tour from the comedy show. Their bus broke down
Hey,
here at
so
Sonny's
if
Bar.
you guys were listening last week, someone may or may not have thrown up in Travis's car.
Pat.
Well, someone may or may not have thrown up in my car. So karma's real. Karma's a real thing.
But yeah, so the Jeepers Creepers / Mad Max bus outside, it broke down, and they had to dip out without it because they had to keep going on the tour. And James said that we'd watch it. You know, he'd let them leave it here, and we'd watch it and shit. And I was like, and then she made the girl on the tour made a comment on my one of my posts saying, hey, make sure you watch the bus. And I said, what bus? I thought you guys took that with you because it's not there. And then she messaged like, did it really get stolen? And I said, yeah, some crackhead stole it. You can't leave shit like that around here.
Oh, good old Overland. Hey.
But no, it's here and
hey,
it's safe.
Overland is a great place to live. All
I thought that was St. Anne's motto.
right? No, that's Overland, buddy.
St. Anne's motto is St. Anne, a great place to live.
No, it's St. Anne.
Is it over?
We got Jimenez, don't fuck around.
Oh, that's
I think
right.
That's their motto.
That's right.
Shout out to Jimenez, keeping the streets safe.
I won't get started on that either.
Oh, boy. So what's up, man?
I mean,
You got a lot on your mind, it seems like.
look, I'm just going to put it like this. I already made a post about it. The fact is, all right, bands, artists, performers. If you want people to support you, you gotta give it back. You gotta give the support back. Too many times I go to shows, and it'll be shows for these guys, these bands and these artists that you see at every single show.
Yeah.
For everyone. But those people that they go to the shows for are never in the crowd for them. And you've got certain people who will come to us, like certain bands. There are a few bands, actually, and one in particular that has come to us on several occasions asking for an interview because they've got something coming up that they really want to push. And we let them. We give them that opportunity. But then when we say, hey, we need, can you do this? Or would you do this?
I will take my spot on that.
Or hang on. Or no, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Or and then like, would you? I'm not even talking about that. And then like, or with the tickets.
Yeah.
That I'm selling for my shit.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers leave me on red. Like, at least make a response and give me some type of fucking excuse instead of just ignoring it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone messages me asking me for something, if I can't do it, I'm going to tell you why I can't do it. Or I'm just going to say, sorry, I can't do it. I'm going to give you a response.
I'm not even getting into read or unread messages. That drives me insane.
Oh, and it drives them insane, too, because I see the whining about it and shit, too, from the same people. Like, look.
All right, so you made the post. It is what it is. Let's all just support each other. Let's do that.
But, you got people like...
No.
Like a certain radio stations
that
pimp out bands that get, shit. They ask for something. They fucking say, how high?
Yeah.
Do you want your balls tickled too at the same time?
But I know exactly who you're talking about.
You want your balls tickled?
I understand. But
goofy ass looking dude wearing Vans all the time. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
You got endorsements, motherfucker?
I'm not going there.
I am.
I know you are.
Stand up, speak up, fuck shit up. I don't care.
I know.
All right?
But they're going to get more from them than for us. So I guess from a business standpoint.
Are they though? Does that little show that airs that airs one night a week for 1 hour at fucking from 9 to 10 on a Sunday night. I know the ratings. I know the exact ratings because it's public record. It ain't shit.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. There's not that. You know who's listening to that show?
Who?
The people who that are having their music played on it.
Yeah.
You're not gaining new fans from that.
But I guess it is something exciting to say, hey, I made it onto this radio station.
I guess. But they're not getting play during the regular.
Are you hangry? You want part of my sandwich?
They're not getting They're not getting play from the they're not getting played during drive time hours.
No.
Like if you say you really support the local scene, support the local scene to the fullest and let them be played during the prime time hours. Play some tracks during rush hour.
Dude, I am all for that. I totally support that. I just don't know enough on the I don't know enough on the politics or how that is ran, whether or not they can do that. But no, that would be awesome.
Oh, I mean, the radio station can play whatever the fuck they want. There's no stipulation that says, oh, the band has to be signed to a major label in order for us to play their music. There's no rules or regulations unless it is a rule of the radio station itself or the company that owns the radio station. But the fact is, you want to say you support the local scene, then actually support the local scene. You make all this money. You make a shit ton of money for 8 months out of the year, pimping these bands out, making them sell these tickets for a chance to play one show with a bunch of bands that aren't really that relevant anymore, to be fair.
Woo.
And So you tell them, oh, you sell these tickets, You got these bands that sell hundreds of tickets for you. Mind you, more tickets than they normally sell for their own shows. And then if they don't make it past the finals, what do they get? Not a damn thing. Not a kickback from the tickets, nothing. Like, come on, man. You got people selling tickets. At least give them a cut.
I'm with you on that. Kickback would be nice, but I don't want to say argue, but make the point. With everyone pushing tickets, maybe they do get a couple more fans from at least paying them. It sucks that you're right. They're hustling and doing everything they can to sell these tickets and not moving on.
The fact is the point makes plenty enough money to where they should be able. Look, the money they're making from these ticket sales, it's just fucking extra cash grab for them. They can afford to give even $1 from each ticket. And these aren't $5 tickets.
I'm not arguing that. No, I understand that.
But with that said, how about we show some support to some local bands?
Let's do that.
You know, the ones that show support to us.
Let's do it.
Let me rearrange some shit here, though. Oop.
I'm going to show support to Sonny's Bar at 9728 Lackland Road and eat this delicious roast beef sandwich.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Roast beef.
Tasty.
Tasty.
All right, so here, we're going to do it this way.
Pretty much, we're going to be on a loop for the next 2.5 hours, and you guys are just going to hear me go,
Yep. That's
tasty.
it. So we're gonna spread them out throughout the show.
There we go.
'Cause look, so like people have given us shit like, oh, you guys play a lot of mainstream or mainstreamish music too. But the fact is, we might, but there's a method to our madness.
There is.
Because we get those interviews and what do we do anytime we get a bigger name band for an interview?
Try to get a local band to come in to ask questions.
Exactly. So, with that said, we're going to play some Skyline and Ruins, followed by Silverstein. We'll be back. You're listening to...
Stand up, speak up, fuck shit up.
Welcome back to Agitate the Mother Effin' Airwaves.
Welcome back.
So,
Apparently, I just got a text, and artists do get a cut of the Road to the Point Fest tickets.
yeah, but okay, that's great.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
They're still being pimped.
Look, here's the deal.
Getting pimped out.
Here's the deal. If they want to, whether it's getting pimped out, they decide to do it for the point.
No, that's on them.
It's on them.
No, that's on
Here's
them.
my thing. I have no problem with the point. They're doing their thing. Everyone buys into it. I'm just saying, like, good for them, dude. And as far as the local show, I have no problem with that. I think that's cool that they do that. But I think it would be awesome if they did play some of the local music during what do you call it? Heavy traffic hours, heavy drive times. I don't know what you call it. Workflow.
Prime time.
Prime time, yeah. Whatever.
All right, look.
But look,
Here's the thing. All right, look.
All I'm saying is, as far as what Travis went on, I'm going to elaborate. People want to come to us to push stuff, and then we're like, hey, come help us out. They want to do it. It's upsetting. I get it. And the scene in general, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then you hear from someone else like, oh, no, they don't like you. Like, there's no room for that. Let's all work together.
True.
Why
do you stay so quiet? I don't
know. I'm talking into it. Am I quiet today?
No, you're doing better at this very here,
What?
I'm just jack you up. I'm going to just jack
I offended Travis, and now he's going to jack me up.
No, I meant your volume.
No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, man. But yeah, no, dude. I mean, I go to shows too and try to show support, and people are like, oh yeah, and then I'm like, hey, you want to come on? They're like, oh well, this week, and it is what it is.
I don't give a shit if they come on the show or not. Like, if they want to come on the show, they want to come on the show. If they don't want to come on the show, they don't want to come on the show.
Right. What I'm saying,
it doesn't hurt me or help me at all. Like,
we could all help each other out more. That's my thing.
Right.
We could all help each other out more.
Well,
let's not.
We help
be like,
out
oh,
a
hey,
whole lot.
I know, but what I'm saying is being like, oh hey, how's it going? And then you walk away, and people are like, oh, I don't really. We can quit the side talking and talking behind each other's back.
Right.
Like you were saying at the Kosher Dill show the other day, all those local rap artists
exactly.
were up there supporting each other. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Let's do more of that.
Word. And look, also, be nice to one another.
Yes.
So, in the news right now, in other news.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Pew, pew, pew. No, wait, no, that's not the right one.
So there's some controversy going on right now around Census Fail, and one of the smaller bands that was like the touring support. So here, actually, let me go to their. I want to get the exact words that were used. So Census Fail. Mind you, this is all on Twitter and their Facebook. Like, I don't agree with the way they went about this. So, the band Bad Omens, they were slotted to be part of the Misery Will Find You tour as support act. Well, they dropped, and they didn't really, elaborate as to why they dropped the tour. They just said, hey, we're not going to be part of the tour. So, Census Fail made a tweet saying, we have to let you know that Bad Omens have pulled out of this tour. They are unhappy about the size of their name on the artwork and felt the need to pull out the day after we announced the tour. Both the Amity Affliction and Census Fail are working hard to find a replacement, and we look forward to sharing that with you as soon as possible. Shade, right?
Shade.
Let me go to Bad Omens page because they had a response.
Oh boy.
It was kind of lengthy too.
Of course it was.
So Bad Omens responds, if it'll fucking load. Facebook, get your shit together.
Come on, Zuckerberg.
Okay, here we go. You ready for this shit?
I'm ready.
By the way, they took the time to push their merch with this post. It's a new shirt, and here I'll just read this to you first, and then I'll tell you about the new shirt they're releasing. Bad Omens responds, we are always professional and respectful to the bands that we tour with. Anyone that's toured with us can attest to that. We are not a band that creates problems or finds itself involved in drama. With that being said, the last thing we wanted to do was to make a big deal about our departure from the tour with Senses Fail and Amity Affliction when announcing that we would no longer be on it. Due to both Senses Fail and the Amity Affliction's attempts to publicly drag our name in the mud, along with all of the online bullying, they've not only welcomed but encouraged. They've forced our hand. The terms of our deal to be the direct support act of this co-headlining tour were negotiated prior to accepting the tour, and they were not honored. Our team politely and professionally asked it to be honored before the tour was announced, and they refused. Specific assets requested were neither sent or approved. After all of this, and the tour still going live, we did our best to remedy the situation, to stay involved, and we were met with total disrespect. At this point, it is a matter of principle. We aren't going to be another young band that gets pushed around by older bands. Sorry if that doesn't work for you. This public shaming campaign the bands have created online is both ironic and symbolic to the situation, as well as confirmation we made the right choice by leaving this tour. I grew up listening to Senses Fail, and I never imagined they would stimulate this kind of bullying or shaming over something so trivial. This unprofessional and ugly behavior is highly disappointing. Nonetheless, we wish the bands the best on their tour, and we apologize to anyone we've disappointed by dropping off of the tour. Standing up for yourself in any type of relationship, whether business or personal, is something Bad Omens believes in. Sometimes that means people get upset, hence having to write this. We hope you enjoy our new shirt design. Go to badomensofficial.com for our upcoming tour and tour dates. The new shirt is a plain black shirt with the Bad Omens logo on it, very small.
That's a win.
I think so. So I don't know exactly what happened because the Bad Omens still didn't completely explain what it was that they wouldn't honor.
Yeah.
But I think that at the same time, the other bands should have just kept it low key and not called them out.
They should know
the way they did.
Good for them being like, hey, we grew up listening, we like them a lot, but we're not going to be pushed around. Like that's
talking to the microphone.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So bands, stick up for yourselves if you're on a tour with a bigger band and they're not honoring the shit that they promised.
So did you see the album that came out yesterday?
What?
Songs That Saved My Life. Compilation benefiting suicide prevention.
No.
I know we're always big about that, but it came out yesterday on November 9th. You want to know who's on it?
Sure.
Neck Deep.
Okay.
Movements.
All right.
Stand Atlantic.
All right.
Dance Gavin Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Against Me.
Cool.
Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Dream State.
Oh.
As It Is.
Oh.
Ocean's 8 Alaska.
Oh.
Too Close to Touch.
Oh, yeah?
Broom People, which is a song by Ace Enders.
Okay.
And Dan Campbell.
Nice.
And The Main.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Any more?
No, that's it.
Right.
It's 12 tracks. You can get it on Amazon, or Target has it. And you can get it either vinyl, or streaming formats, or this thing called a CD. I'm not really sure what that is.
Hey, I have a question. What? A thing called what?
A CD.
Oh, shit. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you like The Walking Dead?
I'm going to be
Have
100%
No?
honest with you. Okay. So before we get into that, Songs That Saved My Life is a brand centered around music that played a pivotal role in the lives of the artists and the fans that benefits mental health and suicide prevention charities. Everyone has music that has helped them through a tough time. Songs That Saved My Life looks to engage current artists with cover versions of those songs and share those stories with the world. Currently, this project benefits Crisis Text Line, Hope for the Day, The Trevor Project, and To Write Love on Her Arms. So I think that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, man.
Pretty cool. But yes, also The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You know,
So basically, what it comes down to is
I quit watching after season 4. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, well, you know, Rick Grimes. This last episode, Rick Grimes, the main character guy.
That's what I've heard.
He's gone. He didn't die though. And they're doing 3 movies.
Well, why wouldn't they? They're
Based
starting to
off of
lose
him.
steam, so they got to catch them while they still can.
Well, they're about to turn it up. Like they're gonna go like 7 years in the future. And his daughter is all grown up wearing the same hat that his son wore.
Really?
And she's a badass.
Where's Carl?
He died.
What?
Yeah, he died like last season. And it wasn't like a fun way to die, like, you know, like some weird way that you wouldn't think. He got bit by a zombie.
Who put him down?
Rick. Yeah. But
They just named a Ruthless Rick.
well, he was losing it during this last episode, but yeah. Also, Negan was crying like a little baby the last episode too. They got him locked up in a cell, man. And Maggie went down to kill him, and he started crying, saying, asking her to kill him so he could see his wife again. And she's like, "You're already worse than dead." And said, "Get back in the cell," and walked away. So yeah,
Tight.
yep, totally tight. All right, so 5 cents just walked in. So that's what
I see what you did there, but
that's what it's listed as on the title of this episode too.
Title of the episode, only one.
yeah, I like it though. That's good.
All right, so we'll be back. You're listening to
The Travis Courtney Show.
Agitate the Airwaves.
You'll never know what it feels like till you're there. When love changes faces, appears from nowhere. When beautiful, lovely is ugly alone. You need me back, bad just can't be on your own. Love's not a battle, it's a ticking time bomb. Love's not a battle, it's a ticking time bomb. I'm gonna let you bleed for a little bit. I'm gonna make you beg just for making me cry. I'm gonna make you wish you never said goodbye. Now your life is broken, revolves around love. Not love of yourself, but the love you have lost. When sad desperation is lonely despair. You don't love yourself, you got no love to share. Love's not a battle, it's a ticking time bomb. Yeah, love's not a battle, it's a ticking time bomb. I'm gonna let you bleed for a little bit. I'm gonna make you beg just for making me cry. I'm gonna make you wish you never said goodbye. I'm gonna let you bleed for a little bit. I'm gonna make you beg just for making me
Freddie P in the house! Freddie P!
5030 59.
Welcome back to Agitate the Airwaves. We are live here
Knock
from
yourself
Sonny's
out, man.
Bar at 9728 Lackland Road. Yeah. And that last song you heard is called Stuck in the Suburbs by Settle Your Scores.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. They
I've heard
will
of
be
them.
here performing at Sonny's Bar on January 12th. They're
Hey.
from Cincinnati.
That's my mom's birthday. It's my mom's birthday show.
There you go.
Happy birthday to Pat's mom.
That's right.
So she needs to come out.
Yeah.
And party with us. So we've got
I can't let my mom
the
see me like
lineup.
that.
The local lineup for that show is going to be insane.
It is.
But
we're
can't-
excited. We
You don't
can't
get
tell
to
you
know
yet.
who it is until next week.
Oh, that's a
It's
teaser,
gonna
guys.
be neat.
That's a teaser.
I know
It is.
The
It's a-
reason is though, one of the bands, and I respect this. One of the bands has a show Friday, so they don't want to
Announce
They
another one.
want to be able to focus on that until then. And then
Understand.
They want
Yes.
to be able to
Understand.
push that. So that's a little bit of a hint.
I respect that.
So if you go into the show calendar for Friday, it's one of those bands.
It's one of those guys.
somewhere around
Or gals. Or both.
in the United States.
Yes. They are playing a show somewhere Friday.
Could be St. Louis. Could be.
It could be not St.
Chicago.
Louis.
It could be Canada. You never know.
Oh, man. Speaking of not St. Louis, I'm so bummed out.
Why are you bummed out, Pat?
So Thursday night, I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't go to the show we were hosting. But also at the Cobra Lounge in Chicago, Vinny Carana was doing an acoustic set of The Movie Life and I Am the Avalanche.
Damn.
Wow. That's a bummer.
Survive. Everything good goes to Chicago, though.
I
For
know.
real, like,
We need to change that.
I know.
St. Louis can
skipped
hold
on
it.
A lot of
We
shit.
do. We do.
St. Louis is better than
What,
Chicago.
what can we do?
anyways.
We should all, again,
Well,
like I said, we can call people out. That needs to be done sometimes, but let's all work together.
I think
get some bigger shows
I
here.
Think
Absolutely.
What will help St. Louis is what the city of St. Louis is trying to do right now: build the city back up,
Yeah,
make it
you right.
a more acceptable place to hang out.
Less
at
crime
night.
would be
Less
nice.
crime.
Less
Less
crime
gear
would be.
being stolen.
Hey, St. Louis, if you're
Falling
listening,
over.
less crime.
Less crime.
That might draw some people here.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Right. So
No
I think-
robbing bands or churches.
Right. Can we change the welcome committee from guns and robbing you to like cookies and cakes and
Right.
welcomes and hugs? That
And
would be
pizza.
great. And pizza. Gotta have pizza.
Gotta have pizza.
Yeah. So, other news though, did you hear that right next door to Foo Bar, a record store is going to be opening?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know that empty
Yeah.
empty spot? Yeah, it's going to be a record store.
Oh, dude, I've heard of records.
Like within the next few weeks.
Tight. I like records.
It's awesome.
Foo Bar just
Where's
announced it
where's
yesterday.
this coming from? Like, is this a local record shop opening a new location, or is this something totally new, or
Foo Bar just said they're
is
excited
it
to
associated
say-
with Foo Bar?
I have no idea. All they said is they're excited to announce.
Jason Thompson, can you
Yeah.
confirm that? Somebody?
He's mad at Travis. He's not
He's
confirming
not mad
anything
at me
right
anymore.
now.
I talked to him. He was just mad at me at that moment.
I understand that.
I put all the blame on Frost though.
On Frost?
Well, it was Frost's fault. So, so we're hosting this show
Oh,
Thursday
boy.
night, right? And Jason keeps on telling us 5 minutes between sets, 5 minutes between sets. So we get up there to do an outro, be like, "Oh, give it up for blah 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 blah," and then Frost is like, "Where's the DJ?
Right?
Where's the DJ? Let's get this nice guy up here." And I'm like, "Frost, 5 minutes," but it was too late at that point. And I see Jason, because Jason's doing lights. I see him throw his hands up.
I take responsibility for not being there.
No.
It would have run smoother if you
Yeah,
were there,
it
Pat. That's
Or
forgiven.
worse.
Well,
It would have been one or the other. We do know that.
But yeah, so let's give it up for 15 cents here.
Yeah, 15
15 cents, right? If you guys don't know, yeah, that's. I'm Jeff. I'm 1/2 of 10 cents, so we got 5 cents here, and then I brought my kids with me today, so my kids are here. So technically, there's 15 cents here.
We like it.
Definitely.
So, for people who don't know, I'm sure a lot of people do, but don't, go ahead and, tell the story of how 10 Cents happened.
So 10 Cents was dubbed by Common Jones. For those that don't know, we work with Common Jones. We're Common Jones crew. Got our start with Hollow Point Heroes. If you guys were fans of Hollow Point Heroes, they are now Outrun the Fall. They went through some changes, and so check out Outrun the Fall if you like that HPH sound. So anyways, we've been working with them, and we had sitting there at band practice one night with Common Jones, and they dubbed us 10 cents. 2 nickels equal 10 cents. So
I like it.
It started being referenced in like text messages and Facebook posts, like when they would have a show that people would ask, is 10 cents going to be there? And so it started off like that, and here we are about almost a year later. I think we just celebrated our year of doing it, and
Nice.
we are technically 10 Cents Promotions. We support, promote, push, love, just anything local. Mostly music, but businesses, bars, restaurants, your own little thing. If you know, anything local, we try to support because local is what makes it go around, I think.
Absolutely. You guys did a benefit here, didn't you?
Not here we haven't.
here, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet.
But
So-
you guys do stuff like that in the community too.
Correct, we do. We
Which is
actually
awesome.
we actually just did in September 29th, we did our first show as 10 Cents Promotions, and we actually had the honor to work with Fighting for Autism.
Yes.
Now, we did do the event for that here. We
Yeah.
came and sponsored or
Okay, you
promoted
were
it.
promoting
We
it.
promoted it with you guys.
Right.
And we had Brian Higginbotham, the U.S. president of Fighting for Autism. Fighting for Autism is a worldwide organization, so he runs the U.S. division, which has 32 states out of the 50 participate. So it was an awesome event. We had a great turnout. We had an all-day event, 11 local bands. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Went off without a hitch. I believe Travis was there doing a live show for ATA, and
Sounds
so
great.
I mean, it was, dude.
That
it
was
was
during my sabbatical.
It was. You were not there.
was
You
not
were
there.
missed. And but no, that's that. A lot of people ask us what 10 Cents is about. What do we do? What's our catch? We don't know yet. But what my vision is to do. I want to work with these new bands. There's a lot of new bands. There's a lot of bands out in St. Charles, Wentzville, Columbia. I mean, that you're getting out further west, and they don't know how to get into the scene.
Right.
Like further west you go, they don't have a lot of scenes to go to.
Right.
So what my goal as 10 Cents is, or what our goal is to work with these up and coming bands. What we offer is connections. You just smoked your elbow, dude. I
did. I'm sorry.
If this was recorded, you guys would be laughing because he just straight smoked his elbow on that table. I think he had to put his hand over his mouth from swearing.
I
but
did. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. So what our goal is everybody has connections. What we're doing right now is we're laying the groundwork. You imagine a building, we're laying the foundation.
Right.
We're making networking connections.
Yeah.
You meet people, you talk with people, you go to these shows. We actually do I have bands working with us? Yes. Are they paying us anything? No. It's strictly I can tell you, we've talked. The three of us are in talk of doing a show here with Tree 14.
Right.
Tree 14 is a great local band. They came to us a couple of weeks ago and was like, "Hey, how can we get our name out there? How can we do?"
Right.
And I'm like, "Listen, you guys want to do radio play? I have connections with 2 radio stations with Agitate the Airwaves, My City, My Music, Rock Radio Revolution, 100.7 The Viper out in Lake St. Louis.
Right.
There's those connections I've built. Now, what we're doing, I'm just sharing with everybody what we have. If that helps you find another step and takes you off, all we do is, remember the people that you met along your way, and pay it forward. That's all it is.
That's how it should be, man.
Absolutely, man.
Same way we do it,
we love 10 Cents. You guys are great. We
Thank you,
appreciate everything
thank you,
do.
and
guys
same
have
with
always been
Agitate
so
the
respectful
Airwaves.
to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate. That's why we're here. I'm here today. I wish Jen could be here. I know she's at work right now, passing out her med pass for her residents. She works at a senior living facility during the week, so taking care of those good, sweet senior citizens.
Yes. And they need good people to do that.
And she's got a good heart, as you guys.
Absolutely.
I mean,
So,
that's just
yeah,
what we are.
Going
So
back to what you were saying about like making connections and stuff, like definitely like it was the Coach Dill show was a prime example. Like
I wish I could have
if
made
you
that,
go-
man.
if you go to
Sorry
a
we
show
missed that.
As an artist or a band or whatever, talk to other people. Like don't just sit off in the corner and just be there. Like if you're performing, you need to be up there. You need to be supporting those other artists because that's who's going to support you.
Absolutely.
They know people because they've been doing it. Especially if you're brand new. Like there's this kid I booked on that Cold Jack YSD. It was his first show ever. Killed it. And he was, he's like, he hit me up. He's like, hey, do you got anything else coming up? You're my only connection. I'm like, but I didn't have to be your only connection. And I was like, here, hit up Frost. He was the other co-host. He promotes. He books shows at Pops. Hit up Jason. Jason was the actual promoter for that show.
Right.
So, talk to people.
Network.
Absolutely. It's funny you say that. We went, I guess it was last Sunday, Ink Spot out in St. Peter's, Ink Spot Tattoos was doing free tattoos. They were doing free heart tattoos. And let's see if I can get mine up here.
I
there
saw
you
that.
go.
I like that.
So me and Jen went up there, and it was all for sharing love with the community. Matt Stevens, one of the artists, was just on a Sunday, a day off. He's like, you know what? I'm going to open up the shop and give out free tattoos, support the community, share the love, share your talent. We went up there. It was an open house, packed house. It was from 10:30 to 8. They were slammed doing these free tattoos, and they were just little heart tattoos. But people came up and donated stuff. They had a guy bring barbecue hot dogs up, and so gave out free food. Somebody brought up a crock pot of chili and soup and cornbread and cakes. And then they had a gentleman we met, speaking of what you're just saying. His name's Wade Hunter. He's in town a little bit. But he's really from Michigan area.
Okay.
He's friends with Dave and Robbie and them, and he was up there singing an acoustic version of just some cover tunes and entertaining the crowd while people were waiting for tattoos. This guy's really awesome. He's like, he's really likes the singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know where that is in the St. Louis area. And I was like, and Matt Stevens is like, this is 10 cents.
Right.
Let me introduce you to these people. They're great people. And we start, so because of that, we got introduced to him. Now, I mean, we push his stuff on Facebook. We're promoting them, and we turned him on to Shane Presley with his singer-songwriter stuff.
Right.
It's probably my wife calling in. Yes, it is.
Hello.
Hello.
Hang on.
Please hold.
There we go. Can you hear? Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Can you hear us now?
I can't hear her.
Uh-oh. We got technical
Hang on.
difficulties.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
Can you hear me now? All right. But I don't think we can hear you still. Hang on. Say something.
Another day on ATA. I think you just turned me up a whole lot.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Where's the sound guy when you need him?
Yeah, where is the sound guy?
See, I'm glad we're working on this now, though, because we've got a call-in interview.
We got a live call on air.
We got a live call on air.
And she can't get heard.
She cannot be heard. We should have done a dry run.
Can you say something?
Something.
There we go.
Now we're on.
Mic check.
Hello.
Now, if everyone else here would shut up. All right, so this is as loud as we're getting.
Is that it?
That's it.
Do you see how we're peaking?
Yeah.
I'm talking normal.
I know, but I had to turn her up. So.
Oh. What's up, Jen?
I'll whisper.
She's still there?
You there?
I'm here.
All right, she's there.
She's there.
We'll move this in the middle.
There we go. Now we're at 20 cents.
Now we
yeah,
have
we're
20
at 20
cents here.
now.
20 cents.
So what's new, babe?
20 cents.
Hello.
Hello?
Jen.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Now we can.
So what's new with you? I heard you're helping out the elderly people there and making sure they get their medicine and stuff right now.
I am. I'm a full-time nurse at my day job. Definitely gets in the way of my non-day job. So I'm here while Jeff gets to hit the road and do these fun radio shows.
Well, you got to have the day job to take care of the bills and a place to live and all that good stuff. But
So I don't know if you were listening. We were just talking about connections and how we're building the foundation for what we want to do. And I was just telling them about Richard Wade Hunter that we had met at Inkspot, and how connections are great and being able to work with people. So that's
Absolutely. I mean, that's really how we started. We just got connected with the right people, and with that connection, more connections, and here we are. And our whole friend group of friends is basically our connections throughout the local scene that we were just kind of thrown into, and it's been a great run.
Yes, it has.
it absolutely has. And and you guys continue to go to shows, and that's whoa. Why are you doing that? We were so good. But yeah, like you said his name's Wade Hunter.
Yes.
So, from going to shows and meeting people, making connections and friends and stuff like that, you're able, like you said, to pass them on to Shane Presley, and now he has a place that can showcase what he likes.
We hooked him up with Shane. Well, we gave him Shane's information and told him about the singer-songwriters, and he was like, oh, my gosh, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Right.
That's the thing. There's so many different genres of music and whatnot, and that's what, we met a group at Battle for Point Fest or Road for Point Fest, Kerplunk. They're a Green Day band, a Green Day cover band.
Yes,
great guys. But I asked him, I was like, "You guys ever get on the radio?" And the dude, first thing he said is, "Man, I wish I knew how." I said, "That's exactly what we're doing." I said, "I can get you on internet radio."
They've been on here.
Huh?
We've had them on
here.
Have you?
Yeah, they played one of our shows too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Ian.
Yeah. Actually, I met Andrew.
I don't think he was with him that day.
Yeah, I don't think he was with him that day.
But, just stuff like that. I mean,
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
exactly what we're about.
Well, that's the show I saw you guys at.
Correct.
There was a black metal show going on the other side, and I went over and checked out Blackwell.
Right. Well, that was at Foo Bar.
Well, yeah, but I saw you guys there. Yes. You guys were hosting. Actually, I think you guys were supposed to perform. I don't know what happened with that. I wound up going over and checking out Blackwell, and they're coming on next week.
For those of you that didn't know, 10 Cents is not a band. We do not play music.
Jason Thompson.
We do not. Trey.
Yeah.
Trey, I think.
Yeah.
There was a little miscommunication.
Well,
yeah.
Do you know how to play any instruments?
We have zero talent, you guys.
You got her too loud.
Yeah.
Listen, our biggest talent is our personality.
Yeah. No.
And our good hearts.
Yeah.
Bottom line, what it is.
Absolutely.
We both have had struggles in our lives, as everybody does.
Right.
If you can really truly find true happiness in your life and yourself, it makes a heck of a difference, I think. And
Absolutely. Yeah.
And, listen, there's a lot of things. You hear a lot of things about the local scene. I will agree that there are cliques. There are cliques, and I hate to see that.
Me too.
It really bums me out when I hear people come up and say, "Hey, I've heard this and this." More.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It really bums me out. Jen, did we lose you, babe?
No, that's
I'm here.
That's his Jen calling.
Oh, your Jen's calling.
Your Jen's calling, Travis.
She's probably saying that. She's probably calling me because.
What's going on?
Hang on. I guess I gotta find out which one's yours. Okay, I've been turning up the wrong one.
I think I've been cut out.
There we go. Better. Hello?
Coming through loud and clear.
Yes.
There we go.
So,
But no, yeah, there's clicks, and I hear it too.
It just bums me out a lot when I hear guys saying I've heard this and this, and why do we get talked about just because we're all trying to do the same thing? And that's exactly what I think. I want to look. I've heard the story back in the '80s.
Yeah.
The local scene was all about. You had your, that's when guys were taking off, and people. again, I've heard through the conversations that I have, even just being at a show,
Mhm.
you're standing there with a lot of people. You hear things, even though it's not directly directed towards you. You hear and you pick up on things. And
Absolutely.
I kind of want to take it back to what it used to be. I mean, great. The local scene's great now. It's thriving.
Yeah.
But it's lost that, I think, personal touch. Honestly,
Absolutely.
Bands should be supporting each other. Bands should be out, and I think there's too much competition, and people forget that you're gonna go farther with support than you are trying to do it on your own.
Absolutely.
It's very true.
Well, and that same thing. You guys doing 10 Cents Promotions, us doing ATA, the Viper. Was it Rock Revolution Radio?
Yep.
Rock Revolution Radio. I forget the guy's name, but I met him. Kevin, super
yep.
awesome guy.
Kevin's a
super
cool
nice.
dude. I mean,
but everyone's supporting each other.
And that is bottom line. And everybody's going to have differences of opinions, man. I mean, if you guys, and this is out in general, if you can't realize that the world runs on differences of opinions, man, then I don't know where you've been. But that's the thing, man. We coexist. It's cheesy. Oh, coexist, get along. It's not that hard, though.
No, it's
it
not.
It really isn't. And again, so when people ask us what is 10 Cents Promotions, it's building each other up.
Yeah.
That's bottom line, building each other up, trying to support the others.
People in the scene trying to
Nobody's
support
better than the other. And I think that's kind of gotten lost. But I also understand how the day and age works. I'm not a spring chicken. I've been around.
Right.
So, but yeah, man. I don't. And how to go about changing it? People are like, well, how do you change that? How do you get that? That whole pay to play stuff and that whole debate. I mean, that caused a stir in the local scene.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sure.
If you're on Facebook, you see it.
Yeah,
it's there.
Absolutely.
And the debates that we don't say much. We don't put our nose out there. That's not what 10 Cents is about either.
Right.
We don't talk about other bands. I mean, it's out there. It happens, but
yeah,
I'm trying to change that. That's bottom line, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to be honest, that's what we are. So, right, babe?
Truth.
So.
All right, let's take a short music break. Actually, I got some Common Jones queued up.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
I've heard of them.
That song, Buck Rogers.
They're okay.
Yeah, Common Jones. I've heard they're all right.
They're all right.
Brandon, can you?
We
hear me
might
now?
be. We might be in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're having technical difficulties again here, guys. So
yeah, we're gonna do some Common Jones, new Callaway Circus with that new song "Gray."
Song
Gray.
is dope.
Yeah. No, I just got confused. Travis has asked me a question, and I was like normal, not knowing what's going on.
Ooh, we'll play some new Architects.
Nice.
If you guys don't mind, I'm going to shout out to Brandon Barbier.
Yeah.
He's listening right now from Outrun the Fall. So
Nice.
Thanks for the support, B.
Hey, Brando.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna do. We'll do Common Jones,
Callaway Circus, Architects, and Littering and Census Fail. You're listening to the Travis Corley Show with 20 Cents.
And we'll be back with more of at least 5 cents.
Yes. Jen, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
On the rise and it's no surprise, I'm gonna make you wake up, then you realize. Getting hella bent, trying to stay relevant in the music scene. I'ma keep pushing, call it heaven sent. Most say the rhyme say it's been speaking the truth. Dig deep, it's underground, reaching straight from the roots. One proof, the proof is in the music sound. I'm a lot of the kind of feeling when you're feeling nostalgic and been taking you back to the yesteryears. I'm on top of the world and I'm switching gears. No time for fear, we all die one day. Hustle and grind the American way. Started from the bottom, now we're headed to the top. Cause we can't stop, won't stop till my heart stops. Get up on my grind and it's hard to find, then I sway. On top of the world one day, so happy you're jumping right out of your skin and everything.
You would if you could, but you never begin. Big up to the morning sun. Hit a dab, thank God, don't take me away. I'm packing a big fat gun. I'm looking for blood, so fuck what you say when you're ready to run, run, run. Well, I'm willing to party, you're willing to pay. I've been and I'm dead in the street. When I got you cornered, as you can beg, I'll take your dog.
I'll take your dog.
But I'll take your wine.
And I'll take your wine.
But I'll take your stuff.
I'll take your soul.
I'll take your life.
And I'll take your life.
But I'll take your will.
I think you will.
But I'll take your won't.
And I think you won't.
But I think you do.
I think you do.
Fuck if you don't.
Fuck if you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Can't stop what I feel, so don't hold back. Steady pulling on my sack as I verbally attack. Just doing what I can just to put us on the map. Get the crowd so hype, so hype, so hype. Feel the heat of the burn from a third degree. We slice right through notes like a surgery. A little sky reggae, no quote me.
On top of the world one day, the pieces are falling right into their place, and I confident me now. I'm passing through time as I'm passing through space, but I'm higher than fuck now. My head's so high, I'm loving the clouds. One down in your hip popped up. I'm high, but still got my feet on the ground. The torch is the nip, the winner's myself. The paper you runs and you move like a snail. You try but you suck, fucked up but you fail. And I'm here to tell you that Jones will prevail. Some here on a mission to conquer the city. Telling you negative to fight what's within it. Can I bend your ear? Kiss a girl for a minute.
Not trying to be your best, but I'm trying to be your favorite. Yeah.
Never felt this before. I feel like I'm done for. I worry every day. Feel like the world's gone gray. And what's the point of all this? This feeling I dismiss. You know you did this to me, and now I hope you can see. Even if you break me, I'm never gonna tell you no. Even if you hate me, I'm never gonna let you go. Feeling like I'm out of control. You're stealing another piece of my soul. I'm needing someone to hold me down. I'm screaming, won't you help me out? You're taking my mind away. Don't listen to what I say. You're taking my breath away. I just wanna break away. Baby, you're killing me. You know I will never leave. The things that you've done to me, want you to run to me. With anxiety, feeling this fight in me. Even if you break me, I'm never gonna tell you no. Even if you hate me, I'm never gonna let you go. Even if you break me, I'm never gonna tell you no. Even if you hate me, I'm never gonna let you go. All the things that you said to me, the lies that you fed to me, I swear that you're dead to me. Feel like I'm on ketamine. Want you to remember me, but now I'm a better me. The spot that you'll never see. Blame it on entropy. Just blame it on entropy. Just blame it on me. Even if you break me, I'm never gonna tell you no.
7 billion hungry ghosts, just a parasite killing its host. The emperor wears no clothes, I see those brats out bones, but we're buried by mud and misery. Mud and misery. There's not enough water in the world to wash the blood from our hands. We burn in a state, and truth will suffocate the soul. It grows with the light, it fades from our bones. How much be empty are the devils here, singing us the last breath. Finally something that we all share. I won't go to the grave with the sun still in me. What are we hiding in the rain? This is a prison for lost souls. Another lifestyle towards the drain. We're still run with the wolves. Now we can't see the forest. There's no light in the black holes. Don't try and tell me we are blessed. We're still run with the wolves. Runners are now assailants. Just the same as a gun to my head. Don't be fooled by my energies. I don't face. And the servants will bite as they blaze. How has it come to this? I won't go to the grave with the sun still in me, and I won't live like a slave, begging for ladies. What are we hiding in the rain? This is a prison for lost souls. Another lifestyle towards the drain. We're still run with the wolves. Now we can't see the forest. There's no light in the black holes. Don't try and tell me we are blessed. We're still run with the wolves. 7 billion hungry ghosts, just a parasite killing its host. The emperor wears no clothes, I see those bats out bones, but we're buried by mud and misery. Mud and misery. I will live like a slave. I won't beg from my knees. I will not go to the grave with the song still in me. We are still run with the wolves. We are still run with the wolves. We are still run with the wolves. We are still run with the wolves.
Shoot. What y'all got going? I know what I'm planning on doing, so what's up? Hey, it's Friday. I ain't gotta work tomorrow. Turn up. Let's go.
See, I've been working there day and night, stacking up my ones, but I gotta take a break tonight. It's time to have some fun, so I'm up refreshed and fitted right and call up all my thugs. Ain't no telling if we hit the club or catch a party buzz, but we gon' party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Blow them shots up at the bar. Blow them shots up at the bar. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. I repent for that tomorrow. Just got off of work, yeah, I'm looking good and feeling right. Plus got paid on this Friday night, so I'm looking for a little bit of trouble tonight. Yeah, I'm ready to kick it, man, and I ain't even trying to fight. But if they want it, they might get that KO. Word to Kimbo Slice. So I call my partners up, Frost when he came in Muko. Hell, leave it called up Cooper Gone. Hell, leave it called up Jimmy and Rico. First we pregame at the spot for a second, so we figure out plans. I don't know what we doing first, but I need to get lit before I snap it out. We gon' pull up at the parking lot, Drake the new fans, yeah. Everywhere we go, we like the boss in line of trash. And I don't know what I start to drink, but I might make it rain. I ain't got no bills or rent this week, so money ain't a thing. See, I've been working there day and night, stacking up my ones, but I gotta take a break tonight. It's time to have some fun, so I'm up refreshed and fitted right and call up all my thugs. Ain't no telling if we hit the club or catch a party buzz, but we gon' party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Blow them shots up at the bar. Blow them shots up at the bar. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. I repent for that tomorrow. It's go up time, now me and my dirty start to ride. And the club we pulled up to, I know it's baddies on the side. Luckily for me, I know some people, so it's bound to rock. And they know it's going down, that's why they light up all shots. And it's hotter than that boxing nurse, so some girls got their dresses on. Damn, they looking sexy grown. I hope they let their dudes at home, cause I've been on the flirt a bit, not even thinking twice about it. Somebody might wanna fight me, although I'm a Charlie doubt it. Back to the party, back to the turn up, we the livest in the section. One girl came up to us, ready to kick it, only had one question. Me and my girls rock with y'all, and I'm like, go ahead. Call them bone crushers, taking shots and never scared. See, I've been working there day and night, stacking up my ones, but I gotta take a break tonight. It's time to have some fun, so I'm up refreshed and fitted right and call up all my thugs. Ain't no telling if we hit the club or catch a party buzz, but we gon' party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Blow them shots up at the bar. Blow them shots up at the bar. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. I repent for that tomorrow. But look at this, they try to say let's call, but we still kicking it. No bouncer or no owner stopping me from getting digits. Not to mention Captain Alvin just came back out here from Memphis. Seemed like he touched down with a life supply, so I Bud Light and Remy with the Red Bull just to chase it. So we moved the party right outside. Didn't I mention we still live like 2099? Up and down the strip, we riding, running like the Mayday came. Everybody else outside, they got a pep rally like the Cardinal game. One hell of a freaking night, now it's time to ski. I've been thinking about a munchie meal, some with extra cheese. Back shit up, and before I go to sleep, I text my little friend. Next day, wake up, recoup, then fuck around, do it again. See, I've been working there day and night, stacking up my ones, but I gotta take a break tonight. It's time to have some fun, so I'm up refreshed and fitted right and call up all my thugs. Ain't no telling if we hit the club or catch a party buzz, but we gon' party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Blow them shots up at the bar. Blow them shots up at the bar. Party like it's Mardi Gras. Party like it's Mardi Gras. I repent for that tomorrow. I repent for that tomorrow.
Welcome back to Agitate the Airwaves.
Welcome
we are
to the Travis
still
Corley Show.
live here from Sonny's Bar, 9728 Lackland Road in Overland.
We still got 5 cents with us.
5 cents is in the house.
And what you just heard there was Hidamane Yates with Party
Hidamane.
Like It's Mardi Gras. November 24th here at Sonny's Bar.
What's going on
That's
then?
like, what? That's like 3 weeks away?
No,
weeks.
2 weeks away.
Damn, 2 weeks from today.
Today.
Is
Not today,
the Retro Champ / Hidamane Yates
Night of Champs.
Night of Champions. If in case you don't know, you're not familiar, these guys, every time they perform, they've got championship belts with them.
That's right.
So a freaking light bulb went
It's
off.
going to be
in
an
my mind.
Attitude Era rap show.
Yes. And there's a ton of talent on that. Egan's Rats will be performing.
True.
Hang on, let me pull it up.
Pull it up. November 24th. Yeah,
So
it is thriving.
it's going to be Retro Champ, Hitamain, Easy to Assassin, Egan's Rats, T-Bone Dramatic, and Double F Gang.
Double F
All
Gang. I'm
for the
excited.
low price of $5.
$5?
If you hit up the artists prior and get a ticket from them, it's $5. Day of is $7. And
Still a good deal.
And here's the thing, all right?
What's the thing?
All of the money raised through that is going directly to the performers. We're not taking cuts. Sonny's isn't taking cuts. It's all going straight to the people that are putting on the show for you.
It's going to the
So-
people that brought the money?
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about that?
Right?
So, hang on. Here it is.
My button, Jeff.
Yeah.
You like that?
I don't, but I get it all the time.
So make sure you come out and support. And then, 6 days after that,
Zeus.
6 days after that,
Yeah. On the
The
30th.
30th.
Oh yeah, you're doing something. What's going on there?
is going to be Preston Lacey at Foo Bar.
So-
Actually, it's Travis Corley featuring Preston Lacey.
Oh. I mean, because I swear I saw it was Preston Lacey with.
So hang on. Let's get into this. There's layers. So are you going to go hit some open mic nights between now and then, or
No.
Have you done comedy before?
he has Tuesday night here?
Yep, Tuesday night here.
General.
I've seen videos.
I heard someone laugh.
I have not
so
seen you.
I heard
is there
someone
videos
laugh
of
so
him
hard they
doing it?
puked.
That's good entertainment.
He's funny.
I'm not funny.
Oh boy.
You know what's really funny?
No, I don't, and I don't want to know what's really funny.
I love. You remember Batman?
No.
The original Batman with Michael Keaton. Okay, well,
the one that had Penguin.
Oh, Batman Returns.
Batman Returns. I love that movie, especially Penguin. You know Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
He's the best Penguin ever.
Oh, what's his name in that movie?
Penguin.
Copperfield.
I think his first name was Aaron.
Chester Copperpot.
Well,
No, that's
if
the
anybody,
Goonies, right?
No, if
that
anybody
the Goonies?
watches, what's the one they're doing now? The series Gotham.
Yeah.
Pepper Pot.
Peppa
or something
Pig?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what his first name is. GTS. Way to go.
Yeah,
I'm
there
not.
you go.
I'm not a huge. I never really got into that show.
The first 3 seasons.
I'm not
were
a big
awesome.
fan of any of the DC like TV shows.
Yeah, I don't really like DC in general.
They should have gone the route of
except for
Marvel.
Batman. Marvel is far superior. Absolutely.
Marvel
Frick off.
destroys it with the TV shows
And the movies. Let's be real.
because of Netflix. They were smart. They went Netflix and they can go as crazy as they want. Daredevil has a 3rd season out. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
It's true.
What's
DC. I know. I'm
Oswald
saying
Copperpot.
DC doesn't like to make money apparently because
Oswald
they're still
Cobblepot.
attached to the failing Six
Hey,
Flags
we're wondering.
franchise.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Huh? Oswald.
Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot.
I knew it was Oswald. Sounds like a weirdo's name. What, Ozzy? That's her new name, Ozzy.
That's great.
It is
So
great.
so
That's
November 30th. Hey, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I have 8 tickets left.
Damn.
Damn.
Good for
I
you.
don't know if I'll be able to get any more because apparently. All right, so there's 2 stories to this.
Hang on. What?
It's
You
just
know,
it's
tell 'em
it's a
however you
funny
want.
story, all right?
All
It's
right.
not being mean to anyone. So the story is I told Jason at Foo Bar on Thursday, and I was like, "Hey man, can you print me some more tickets?" He was like, "Someone didn't order paper for the ticket printer."
Ooh.
So then I hit up Colin. I was like, "Hey Colin, I need more tickets." He's like, "The printer isn't working." So who do you think didn't order the paper? So I might be able to get more tickets. It's just a matter of how long it'll take for them to get more paper in. I'm sure they won't let it go
You
too
just
far.
make bootleg tickets.
Well, Jason told me what I could do is if I can't get any more tickets in time, just put people's name on the list and just turn their money.
This is gonna be at Fubar.
Yeah.
Fubar. Hopefully enough tickets. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's on the venue side or the lounge side.
I don't
think
know.
usually if it's on the lounge side, they specify that it is.
Yeah.
Which side's which?
The lounge is the small side.
Gotcha. Is the venue side the one that they just put the new floor in?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I haven't been to
And
that.
and
that-
you might not
Did you not
notice
go
it
over
I
either.
did not make it over there when. Yeah, I was too busy hosting.
They're
You
they're
were.
also putting up reverb blockers on the walls
Good.
too.
Good.
So
Neat.
I know they've already done it behind the little curtains that hang, but
Yeah,
I think
wanna
they have a
check it
shit
out.
ton of it sitting in the office right now. So, but it's white. So I think I would
need to
hope
dye
if
it
they're gonna I would
black.
hope that they'd make it black before they
Right.
put it up in a visible area because that'd kind of look weird.
That would look weird.
I see queued up next Retro Champ, huh?
Well, yeah, you know,
We've got a
played
show
the main
coming
one.
up, right?
We just said it
When's that?
in 2 weeks from
November
today.
24th?
Yes.
Can I come?
No.
All right.
All right, and then on
What do you got going on then? You said there's other shows. since I can't
Dude,
come to
there's some.
Agitate
There's
the
some.
Airwaves show.
I was gonna say if you're dropping November 24th, man, Shane Presley has the Riffs for Gifts show.
You know what? I
over
think I'll go
at
to Shane's
Pops,
show.
over at Pops and
Bye.
Well, and it's a super stacked bill. They're having Steeples, the Matching Shoe, the Poor, Monk and the People, and Outrun the Fall is headlining it.
Tight.
Yeah, and then also if these two shows aren't
You know how many
catching your
shows I have
interest,
booked right now?
November 24th, Common Jones has a show with Logic at
Yeah.
the Firebird. So me and my other half of 10 cents are actually splitting up shows so that we can go. That sucks. Yeah. So which one are you going to? Oh, Firebird? Yeah, okay. Well, then I guess Jen will be at the Firebird and I'll be at Pops. So that way you get to see Jen.
I'll be here.
I know, she is. Exactly. She keeps me grounded. That's.
She called in
was,
earlier.
yeah,
She called in.
in.
Kind of heard.
Aaron Shea says hello, Jen. So
yeah.
yeah, we've got. I mean, there's a lot of shows coming up for the scene. I think that's great that the scene is thriving like that, where you have to choose where you want to go.
And there's a lot of diversity too, which is also awesome.
Absolutely.
So you have no excuse, people. November
Right.
24th.
Right, November 24th.
There's a show for you.
Lots of shows everywhere. So don't be lame and miss out.
I think we're gonna play some Retro Champ though.
Yeah, we'll play.
We're gonna
some
take a
Retro Champ.
small song break. 'Cause I want a cigarette.
Sounds good.
So here, let me line up a couple songs. 'Cause
What else we got?
You chain smoke. Here, we'll play since we're playing Retro
I do
Champ.
chain
We'll
smoke.
play
the Chainsmokers. That's
The
a good band.
Chainsmokers,
If
yeah.
anybody's,
anyone like
and I'm
NF?
shaking my head no.
Anyone
No.
It's
like
my
NF?
kids' music.
Yeah. Hey
Anyone-
Sandy, remember that really good band name you came up with the other night? What was that? Chainsmokers.
Do you know we came up with a really good band name?
10
on-
cents, yeah,
no,
I know.
No. Between what sack and anus.
Between Sack and Anus.
Between sack and anus. So the band name is Taint.
Nice.
Yeah.
But no, it would actually be Between Sack and Anus. And,
Right.
And Denny Blackwell from Monsters Eat Manhattan. Monsters Eat Manhattan was, sorry, Denny, was on the podcast with us with Cerebral when we came up with that.
Yeah.
He says if any band takes that name, he will personally do the logo artwork for your cover, your shirts. He's like, if you name your
Nice.
band between Sack and Anus, he will personally do your
I already
logo
have
work for
ideas
you.
for that.
So if anybody wants
boy.
to join a band or
Oh,
form a
boy.
band and you don't have a name, there you go.
There you go.
All right, so
Yeah, it would be a
Retro
heavy
Champ
metal
followed
band.
by NF
Very
with
heavy.
his new song Until I Die, and Nash his new song Nobody's Home. We'll be back. You're listening to.
Agitate the Airwaves.
Oh, and we'll have a call in.
Oh, neat. Who's calling in?
A band.
Oh, cool.
Well, one person from a band.
Oh, all right. Oh, that band we were talking about earlier before
What
the
band?
show?
That one?
Yeah.
What one?
I don't know, do you want me to say the right name or the wrong name?
Say the right name.
Is it the day after?
Yeah. I figured you wouldn't remember.
Oh, but I did. And I didn't have to get on my phone.
I was checking a message.
What was the other band you said that wasn't right?
Oh, Neither of Me. They'll be
Neither of
on the
Me.
show.
They'll be
in
on.
the near. Neither, apples, apples. We'll
Apples
be back.
and pears are the same.
You're listening to Agitate the Airwaves.
We out.
I'm asking for forgiveness right now, but I know one day my sins just gonna find me out. I'm asking for forgiveness right now, but I know one day my sins just gonna find me out. Rebuke those demons and they will flee. That's what you told me. If I was down, you just pick me up and you console me. I don't mean to say certain things and go against thee. Yeah, we all fall short, but I'm confused. Let me ask some things. If I do so much good, why does evil prevail before me? People stabbing me in the back, need to part ways, Red Sea. But why do we have trials and tribulations if we feel defeat? Well, why is it when we get slapped, we gotta turn the other cheek? Or when our praises go up, the blessings come down guaranteed. I don't want you to think I'm down on you. I heard the stories, but these preachers, teachers, prophets telling lies for their glory, making it seem like the Bible is a bunch of allegory. Lord, I just want you to hear my cry. My mama praying for her only child to stay alive, but some days, God, I just don't know why. My anger is a sickness, I'll snap and don't bat an eye. That's why I'm on my knees looking up to the sky, asking you to walk with me and be my guide. Cause I know on this journey I'm on it's a heck of a ride. As I grow into a man, I have to swallow my pride and come to you for help, man, after all that I tried. Cause in my own strength, I already know it's not right. I can't afford to be one of the people that backslides. The devil's wicked ways trying to destroy and divide. Oh my, I can't let him get inside my mind, telling those lies I won't abide. Besides, you are the one that always provide. Show me a lot of visions that open my eyes wide. So please,
take a mic and clean solo instead. What I say and what I write is motivation for kids. You want a shady number 2, man, it's not what this is. It's like we all take sin and adapt it. Used to seem ugly, now it's looking attractive. Used to let it bug me, now we like when it happens. It's like when it happens, your life is inactive. World satisfaction will play with your mind. Got you think you're getting ahead, but you're falling behind. Yo, DMX said, Lord, send me a sign. Read a little revelation and it's what you gon' find. See, in every line, I present you with facts. See, yo, in every rhyme, I designed to impact to go inside of your mind. I rewind to go back to a place or a time you traveled off of the map. Do the math, yeah, money put a smile on your face. Same thing to make you smile and make your smile go away. See, the riches of the world might get you the chain and nice, but in the end, neither one of those will save your life. I'ma take my hopes and dreams and use them to glorify his name. Until I die, I'ma rep the ones you got, and I don't care about what nobody say. Until I die, I'ma spread the truth to this nation and show them there's a God that can save them. Until I die, and then I take my last breath out of my chest, I'm gonna praise him. MTV knows how to get the alley-oop. All they gotta do is mix a little loud, some some truth. Come here, girl, let me fix that face up. Need a little less clothes and a lot more makeup. Get all caked up, oh no. Here we go, another episode, skipping down the Hollywood Road. Where you going, nobody knows, nobody cares. Then you wonder why the girls around the world insecure. It's so stupid. You want the truth, kids. The media is just one big lie illusion. It's like I'm watching movie world so full of actors. Take a moment, listen to me. I'm not acting, I'm just asking. Tell me if you're ready to die. If it happened today, where would your soul reside? Never laugh, cause he know how to play with your face. So I just laugh back and pick up a mic and I say, I'ma take my hopes and dreams and use them to glorify his name. Until I die. I'ma rep the ones you got and I don't care about what nobody say. Until I die. I'ma spread the truth to this nation as soon as a God that can save him. Until I die. And then I take my last breath out of my chest. I'm gonna praise him. I'd rather die today for what I believe in than die 100 years from now for no reason. Atheists are like, I don't know why I'm breathing. Yeah, there's gotta be a reason, but there's no Jesus. Standing up screaming, he's not real. Honestly, I'm sorry that's the way y'all feel. World's kinda like to me, just a roller coaster. You in it for the ride, but what's up when it's over? You keep doing wrong when you know it ain't right. How you live today, it turns eternal light. You let it slip away, then it's gonna blast you. Keep the sin up in your face, then the truth gonna pass you. My mama used to tell me I should follow my dreams, but most of my life I just been following me. So I'ma take this moment to release my shine. Hey, yo, forgive me, follow me, let his will be done, man, not mine. I'ma take my hopes and dreams and use them to glorify his name. Until I die. I'ma rep the ones you got and I don't care about what nobody say. Until I die. I'ma spread the truth to this nation as soon as a God that can save him. Until I die. And then I take my last breath out of my chest. I'm gonna praise him. Until I die.
Whoa, nobody's home, I'm all alone. Guess I'll just sit here and stare at my phone. When I'm all alone, you don't even know how bad I'd love to be alone with you. And I could go put on a hoodie and sweats and then take a walk to coffee and get back into bed. But my bed and my head and the heart that you wrecked in my chest are a mess since the second you left. And I'm lying awake and impatiently pacing the hallways and taking the pictures from frames and arrangements of daisies and vases you made are all dead and alone like I am. But I hope that maybe I'll forget you someday. But today's just another Monday, so nobody's home, I'm all alone. Guess it's just whiskey with me and my phone. I'm on my own, I didn't know. I don't like this feeling, and all that I know is I'm lonely here in my room. Yeah, and all that I need is somebody who's lonely too. I love to be alone with you. And now we're king and queen of quiet nights in. We'd order food and watch a movie and then do it again. But now the castle that we built is just a spot we split rent. And now it's slowly sinking in that I don't have many friends. But when I sleep at night, I dream that we is you and I. And when I wake, I'm paralyzed. The bed is frozen on your side. Been sleepless sideways, inside for 5 days. Been asking my brain who's waking up at your place. I hope I forgive you someday. But today's just another Monday, so nobody's home, I'm all alone. Guess it's just whiskey with me and my phone. I'm on my own, I didn't know. I don't like this feeling, and all that I know is I'm lonely here in my room. Yeah.
Check, check.
All that I need is somebody who's lonely too. I love to be alone with you, you. Love to be alone with you, with you, with you. I love to be alone with. I know that I've got a couple of voids I could fill, I promise you one day I will, but if I can avoid them now, Lord knows I will. Maybe I'll forget you someday. Hey baby, maybe one day. And maybe after Sunday when nobody's home, I'm all alone. Guess it's just whiskey with me and my phone. I'm on my own, I didn't know. I don't like this feeling, and all that I know is I'm lonely here in my room. Yeah, and all that I need is somebody who's lonely too. I love to be alone with you. All that I know is I love to be alone with you. I love to be alone with you. I'm going crazy patient waiting, baby, when you coming through. I love to be alone with you.
I fell asleep so well last night, I bet you wouldn't believe it. 'Cause I knew there was nobody out there who even had a chance of cheating. All the money I spent on Sephora while I was on tour and you were with Kevin. No more Nobu on my bill, you broke bitch. Go choke on a hot dog from 7-Eleven. 'Cause your secrets are not safe with me anymore. You blew it with your bullshit, you fucking whore. And every time I think of you, I'm sick. And I bet you still think that you're the shit. But your secrets are not safe with me anymore. I stayed awake watching porn on my iPhone. It's almost like I don't need you. I wish I knew it was easy as this, then it wouldn't have taken me this long to leave you. Postmates me some sushi, almost got me feeling human. Sugar daddy, I bet you already got a new one. I'ma do my best to make sure your life stay in ruins. And everybody knows that you're a bitch, say I won't do it. Your secrets are not safe with me anymore. 'Cause you blew it with your bullshit, you fucking whore. And every time I think of you, I'm sick. And I bet you still think that you're the shit. But your secrets are not safe with me anymore. And I'll probably take back all the shit that I said in the song. I was wrong and I miss you. I'll probably take back all the shit that I said in this song. I was wrong and I miss you. I'll probably take back all the shit that I said in this song. I was wrong and I miss you. I'll probably take back all the shit that I said in this song. Nah, fuck it. Your secrets are not safe with me anymore. You blew it with your bullshit, you fucking whore. And every time I think of you, I'm sick. And I bet you still think that you're the shit. But your secrets are not safe with me anymore. Fuck you!
Welcome back to Agitate the. Oh, we're loud as fuck now.
Hey!
Heyo.
Oh, we're peaking. I like it.
I'm
All right.
always peeking.
So let's call Colin from the day after.
Tight.
Nice.
Of course, that's gonna be really fucking quiet. Oh, hang on.
You look miserable.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, we can hear you.
Hey, man, I'm Travis Corley with Agitate the Airwaves. How are you?
I'm pretty good, dude. I don't know if you actually remember me, but we actually had like a brief mini interview. We played the, Floor Fest this year.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was tight.
Actually, that's Pat. He wasn't there, but this is Travis.
Oh, cool. Right on, man.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. How you been, man?
I've been pretty good. Yeah, chilling, doing as much touring as possible. But yeah, right now we're at home. Playing Chicago tomorrow. Then we got our 10-year show, actually, because we're all super old now. But we're playing our 10-year anniversary show in December here in Indianapolis.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
where are you playing it in Chicago tomorrow?
Tomorrow it's gonna it doesn't have a name. They're just calling it Action Adventure Headquarters because it's their
nice.
CD release show. But I'm not sure what the actual place is. It's like a storage unit or something, but it's not a venue usually. So we're all just kind of going there to have a big release party there tomorrow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys play last night?
We did not. No,
No.
we've just been kind of chilling at home. For the last show we played, I don't know, might have been Chicago again. Oh no, I had some solo shows up in Chicago, but no. Right now we're just kind of laying low until tomorrow and the 10-year show.
Nice. So tell our listeners a little bit about you guys. Give them some background of. So you guys are about to do your 10-year show. So like, how what made you guys want to get into music and actually start this band?
I mean, just like any other band, you hear a band that you really like, and you're like, wow, I want to do that. So for me, it was Sum 41. They're still my all-time favorite band, and just early 2000s pop punk like that, like Green Day, Blink, Yellow Card, Simple Plan, all that fun
Did
stuff.
you wear a tie as a belt?
I never did wear a tie as a belt, no. That's one of the things I never got into, but I was always into a lot of ska as well, so I do wear a lot of checkered stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
The band's been going strong for a while, but like I'm actually the baby of the band. I haven't been there for 10 years, but I've run merch for them since the beginning and stuff, but I'm still, as an official member, kind of the newest guy.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know the origin of the name?
Yeah, so it's very up to interpretation. We've hung out with Shane from Silverstein, and he thought it sounded
Hang on,
like
who?
Shane Told from Silverstein.
So I've never heard of them.
He's a liar. We interviewed Shane last year, and
Oh,
we're
really?
slotted
Yeah.
to interview him again this
I'm
January
just kidding.
as
They're
well.
super nice guy.
Oh yeah, he's the best. He said that it sounded like a what was it? Oh, like a post-apocalyptic movie starring Shia LaBeouf. Which I mean, sure, we can call it that. But yeah, so it's a kind of up to interpretation. You can interpret it as like the day after the apocalypse or whatever you want. But to us, it kind of means like there always will be a day after. Like today may suck, but there's always the day after, kind of thing.
So if you were stuck in the woods with Shia LaBeouf, how would you get away?
Oh, you can't get away.
Dig a hole, set a trap, camouflage it.
That if anybody gets
Yeah.
that,
Oh,
okay,
absolutely.
thank you.
Oh, because he was in that movie Holes.
Holes, yeah.
Oh,
which was a dumb movie.
It was.
I love that movie.
So
sorry, it's just a matter of opinion.
So, out of all the shows and cities you've been to, is there any show in particular that sticks out to you, whether good or bad? I guess I'm
say that one more
fishing
time?
for an interesting story.
Just a good show story.
Yes. Like a toilet cat or a sound guy trying to take you down by the river.
Okay, so let's think here. One of our shows earlier this year, actually on the same tour that we played Floorfest on, I think like the night before or like a day or two before we played Detroit. And for whatever reason, we always just have the worst luck with Detroit. And that night was no different. It was just kind of like a community band practice, one of those nights, because like no one showed up. But by the time we were done, it was literally us and the guys we were on tour with. The staff had all left as well. And like including the bartender, we didn't know we were supposed to lock up or what, but we didn't get paid. We're kind of there until like 1 a.m, and then we're like, all right, I guess we literally like I don't know, we just had to leave. We have way more fun stories about like stuff that happens outside of the actual shows, but yeah.
So they just dipped out on you. The venue,
Everyone did.
The staff, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Wow. Well, you know the trick to Detroit, right?
What's that?
Fago and Ned and Hose.
Dude, the thing is, we always have Fago on us.
Yeah. You can wear face paint, you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. So how long have you been doing this show?
Oh yes, please interview us. I've always wanted a band to interview us Because we never get asked questions.
We don't. That's
So-
we're not
Dude,
interesting.
this seems awesome. I'm curious about a lot of this.
So we've been doing this since June of 2017.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
cool. Right on.
Yeah, about a year and a half now.
Something like that, yeah.
Ish.
We used
Very
to be
awesome.
another show, and then some stuff happened. And then there was 2 shows, and now there's 1 again.
There you go.
So
Okay, another interview question
Okay,
for you,
all right.
I guess.
All right.
Who's your favorite, if you had to pick one, interview you've had? So I thought you've
Twisted.
done Lyman and stuff.
I think my favorite interview we've done has been Twisted. You know, from
Really?
Detroit,
Yeah.
the Juggalos.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
have to go with that, too. Not that I like or dislike them. I'm not going to say that. They're great performers. But,
Yeah.
I mean, they were just
They
super
are the
funny.
funniest people.
Their wit, I can't even match it. Like, they were so quick with their responses. It was... I had fun. I was genuinely entertained during their interview.
That's awesome.
A close second for me would be Shane from Silverstein, just because I'm a huge
Cool.
fan.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was like starstruck the whole time, so I maybe said like 5 words the whole time. But
yeah.
I think my close second would have to be Johnny Christmas from Real Big Fish.
Oh, dude, they're all a bunch of sweethearts.
I think I've seen them around 30-something times.
Same.
One of my all-time favorite bands. It was just really awesome getting to interview him.
Yeah, my old band toured with them a couple of times. I used to be in a band called Survey Says.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen them
Yeah.
with Real Big Fish.
Yeah, that was a great tour.
so I have a question.
What's up?
If animals could talk, which do you think would be the rudest?
Which would be the rudest?
Yeah.
Horses. Horses are terrible people.
What?
Horses.
Horses?
Yeah.
Horses.
Horses are terrible people.
Mr.
I
Ed
agree.
wasn't rude. No?
He was very sarcastic.
I'd think that, like...
I would say llamas. Llamas.
Faces, Mr. Ed.
You say llamas?
I think llamas are cats.
Cats, I think,
Oh,
would be
yeah,
pretty
cats.
rude.
Cats is the easy answer, yeah.
Although cats might not be rude, they're just plotting.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
no,
think
cats
of
are natural-born dicks.
I think I think snakes would be pretty rude.
No,
Yeah,
see, I
they
think
could
I think they'd be nice to your face. But
They're always
rude
like
behind
this.
your
No,
back.
they're always like, psst.
Ostriches.
Just gossiping all the time.
I already said llamas. Ostriches do run. Do you know anything about running away?
All
Do I
right.
know anything about running away?
Weird side conversations.
Weird side
happening.
conversations.
That was his girlfriend that he asked that. So, what's the weirdest thing you've ever?
The keyword was.
Keyword was.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's home?
These are good questions. Like, I'm usually like very interview ready, and I've not been asked this before.
We like throwing people off.
We do.
I like this. I definitely know like the weirdest thing people have seen in my house, but I'm trying to think of what I've seen
Oh,
in
you
other
can
people's
tell us
houses.
that too.
Sure. So a couple years ago, as part of a GoFundMe or Kickstarter or whatever we did, one of the perks was our vocalist who had this long curly hair for the longest time, and like one of the perks was that he would cut his hair and we would mail it to the person that bought that perk, just because why not? And somebody actually bought it, and it was a ridiculous amount of money. It was like $500. It was the perk that we thought no one would ever do, and someone did it. So we cut all his hair off in my kitchen, and we saved it in a bag, and I guess we never sent it to the person. So I have a bag of hair still, and this was like 5 years ago. I have a bag of hair still in my house, and one day, I have pretty long hair, but one day I cut my hair too and decided, sure, let's bag that too and put it with the other hair. And I think we did that twice, so we have like several bags of hair now. And I don't know if you know the band Knockout Kid from Chicago. They're just some good friends of ours. And they stayed at my house one time, and we had kind of a Harry Potter closet type thing that's just large enough for somebody to sleep in. So one of the guys slept in there, and I guess that's where we kept all the hair. So one of the bags of hair fell off of like a hook just on his face when he was sleeping, and they're looking at all this hair like, what is this murder house we just wandered into? And they all took scissors and cut little locks of their hair and put them in a bag as well. So now I just have bags of hair from multiple different people just kind of hanging around my house, and it's always a conversation piece anytime someone stays the night here.
I'll tell you, the weirdest thing I've seen in someone else's house was actually in Pat's house. So I was staying with him for a few weeks, and I go out the back door to have a cigarette smoke, and I see this broomstick leaned up. Actually, it was a full broom, leaned up against the wall. But taped to the handle of the broom was a screwdriver.
Blue broom with bright orange electrical tape with the Phillips head screwdriver taped on the end.
So I asked him, I'm like, what is this about? And he's like, dude, zombies.
Yeah, because no one ever expects the zombie apocalypse. So I just want to be ready. You know, if I'm sleeping in my kitchen and they come in, I want to be prepared.
Oh, no, that's totally understandable.
I don't think it's that weird at all.
Oh, no, dude, I literally have a sword under my bed, just in case.
See?
I have a machete in my closet for
Yeah,
zombies.
see? It's not that weird.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
completely unprepared.
You got to get something. Make something.
Weirdest thing I ever saw was a shark in a bottle.
Oh, a shark in a bottle? You can like buy those in Florida all over the place.
Yes.
I will tell you, I found a frozen squid in somebody's freezer, and it wasn't for them to eat. It was, he raised aquatic tanks and stuff, and apparently it was a female that was pregnant, and it died, but he froze it to keep the babies. I don't.
How does that work?
I don't know. This was a long, and he's like, "Hey man, get you a drink," and ice is in the freezer right next to the ice trays. A big old frozen squid in a container. That was pretty weird.
That is weird.
That brings me to my next question. So
how does that segue into another question?
You'll see.
You'll see.
So if you're at home, or you're at home, you open your freezer and you find a penguin. What do you say about that? Like, what's your next reaction if you find a penguin in your freezer?
You open your freezer and there's a penguin in it.
With a sombrero on.
Is it alive?
Yeah.
Right, good question. Is it
Oh,
alive?
thank God, good. Because, yeah, my freezer's
'Cause he can
pretty
live there.
airtight. Okay, cool. All right, right on.
You can
I'd
deal
be
with the
stoked.
temperatures.
I mean, I'd be a little irritated that he's probably not helping with rent, but I'm down to let him live there.
I feel you on that.
Oh, man. All right, so let's get back to the music. So,
Yes.
if
Yeah,
anyone, for anyone who hasn't heard your music yet, which they will shortly, how would you describe your music to someone if you were trying to talk them into coming to one of your shows and you have no way of letting them hear it prior?
Okay, so I teach at School of Rock, so I deal with a lot of kids and their parents who don't listen to a lot of the music that you or I listen to. So like you, I would say that I play in an easycore band or like just heavy pop punk, but even those words don't make much sense to the kids or their parents, so I'll always describe it as like, picture Green Day if they were also a metal band, and that's kind of where I get people drawn into at least check it out. Whether they like it or not, I mean, I'm just glad that they gave it a shot. But yeah, just heavier pop punk.
Pop punk.
So like if you're a fan of 4 Years Strong, I think you'd probably like us.
I like that.
Yeah.
Word. So, you got anything else, Patrick?
You got anything coming up?
Here he told us tomorrow in Chicago.
Well, I know that like musically.
Oh yeah, you guys got any new music that you're about to release?
We got a bunch of demos written. Those are always constantly changing, but it just kind of depends when we get them released, just because that's just expensive.
Tight.
And so, give yourself some plugs. Let everyone know where they can find your music, where they can find your events, website, all
where
that
they can
stuff.
find your old MySpace pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, we're all over
Passwords.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at The Day After Indie, Facebook.com/TheDayAfter317, and we just launched our new online store finally. So it has a bunch of old merch that we haven't had in years put back up there. and a bunch of new fun stuff. But that is threader.co/thedayafter. The site's been having a problem, I think, but it should be up soon.
All right, so we've got
But yeah,
a song.
obviously Bandcamp and Spotify and stuff too.
What?
You can hear the ocean.
You can hear the ocean.
Yeah, look.
Oh man, you should see what these two dudes are doing.
You don't want to see it.
All right, so we're gonna play your song, "The Underdog," and next time you guys are near St. Louis, let us know. We want to hang out.
Yeah,
and,
let's hang out. Let's get weird.
Absolutely, definitely down with that.
All right, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, Colin.
Talk soon. Yeah, later, guys. Bye-bye.
Later.
So there you have it. That was Colin from The Day After. this is their song, "The Underdog." You are listening to
Travis Corley Radio.
me out. You're so pretty when you put me down. Darling, every time we scream and shout, I deserve it when you curse me out. The thick of it, on the phone, in the wrong. I've gotta live with it, but why the hell am I in Indiana? When it comes out, I could catch a train home, but you don't really like me much right now. Curse me out, you're so pretty when you put me down. Darling, every time we scream and shout, I deserve it when you curse me out. It's all been done, the air is getting thin. White lies, I'm dumb and feeling sick again. Just think about the time we drove to Portland and we lost ourselves. I could buy you roses, 'cause you don't really like me much right now. I could buy you roses, but petals always fall when I'm around. Curse me out, you're so pretty when you put me down. Darling, every time we scream and shout, I deserve it when you curse me out. Put my clothes back on your shelf. Let's forget and think of something else to talk about. Hang a picture on the wall and forget you tore it down at all. Don't let us fall. Curse me out, you're so pretty with your hair short now. Darling, every time we scream and shout, I deserve it when you curse me out. Curse me out, you're so pretty when you put me down. Darling, every time we scream and shout, I deserve it when you curse me out. I could buy you roses, but petals always fall when I'm around. I did what I do best, forgot myself, got overdressed like everybody else. I glanced at the house fire, black heels on the white tile. It took 7 years to get back to real life, but I'll still think of you on the 5th of June. 'Cause when I saw you, I lost you all over again. Doesn't it feel good to be invisible? Just like the way I used to be. Have I been fading away? So gone. And I can feel your stare like dynamite, bringing silence with Irish goodbyes. But I'm not who you remember, just who do you remember? 'Cause you stole it all away. You stole it all away. You need to change your place without my ghost. But you're better off when I go. A faithful antidote, should have done your growth. You're better off when I'm gone. Doesn't it feel good to be invisible? Just like the way I used to be. Have I been fading away? So gone. much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone we're dating, then break up with me daily. I hate how much you love acting crazy. I hate how much you love acting crazy. You'll be out all night, then you sleep all day, getting way too high, but I'm fucking with it anyway. Mixing out my cards when I just got paid. When it crashed my car, it's the same shit, just on different days. Every time you make up your mind, you're messing with mine. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone we're dating, then break up with me daily. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone you hate me, but love calling me baby. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Should've never let you get the best of me. Loving you's a recipe for disaster. Hurts like hell, but damn, it's fucking heavenly. Every time you're sexing me, feel like I'm about to lose it. Girl, you're fucking deadly. Cause every time you make up your mind, you're messing with mine. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone we're dating, then break up with me daily. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone you hate me, but love calling me baby. I hate how much you love acting crazy.
I told you a million times, stop blowing up my phone. I'm in the studio in fucking Calabasas. The Kardashians live here. I can't go back to working at McDonald's, Becky. I can't afford any more of your Sephora addiction. Also, I love you.
I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone we're dating, then break up with me daily. I hate how much you love acting crazy. Tell everyone you hate me, but love calling me baby. I hate how much you love acting crazy. No, 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 no. I hate how much you love acting crazy. No, 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 no. I hate how much you love acting crazy.
Crazy. Welcome back to Agitate the Airwaves, live from Sonny's Bar in Overland, 9728 Lackland Road.
Overland, Missouri, 63114.
We still got Jeff Nichols here, and we've also got
Yep.
Pizza Pat here.
Hey.
Hello.
That was a fun
I heard
interview.
he's hard to work with.
Pizza Pat?
Pizza Pat.
I heard he's a dick.
I heard he's a dick, too.
He shows up late.
Yep.
I'll never forget the show we were at. It was at Foo Bar, and we were hosting the show, and Pizza Pat came up and totally messed up the lineup and forgot Callaway Circus.
Yeah, he totally did. He totally did that happen. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
Pat.
I remember. Jeff Nichols stepped in, though, and helped him out.
You guys...
If you were at the show, you know what's going on.
You know what was going on, but yeah, that Pizza Pat guy, I heard he's real hard to work with.
He's a jerk.
Fucking asshole is what he is. No, we love Pizza Pat.
Aw.
With his pizza chucks.
No, pizza vans today.
Oh,
He does
pizza
have some
vans.
pretty
Pizza
sweet
chucks
pizza
are at the
vans.
house. Wait till you see my pizza Nikes.
Well, you can't have a name like Pizza Pat without having a bunch of pizza stuff.
shit. Yeah,
All right.
It's true.
Whoa. I gave myself that name. No, I told you right before our first show.
Can you dub
They were
your
like, you
own
need
nicknames?
Yeah.
So I've heard there's
if
a rule
if
you
it comes
can't.
to radio and like
So,
stuff like that,
we're
if you need
shooting-
a stage name. You give your own stage.
Okay,
name.
so it's your stage
Yeah,
name.
Punch Out
right?
Kid gave me that name. Yeah. So
Punch
right
Out
before
Kid.
our first episode, he who will remain nameless at OT Studio was like, "What's your DJ name?" And
Oh, Kick It?
I looked down at my arm, and there's a slice of pizza. I'm like, "Pizza Pat," and it stuck.
And there it is.
And there it is.
There's your origin story.
Origins.
Someone write a script.
Frick off, Travis. Frick off.
Right?
What was her name
Whose?
that coined that? Frick off.
Frick off?
It's from Scrubs.
Oh, it is from Scrubs, but it's also from Trailer Park Boys.
But it's more from Scrubs.
Randy. I already
Randy.
told you. I'm not doing that. Frig off.
Frig off.
Yeah, but Scrubs did it first.
What's her name? Sarah Chalk?
I don't know.
I can't remember the character's
She
name.
annoyed the shit out of me in that show, though. So,
that's Becky from.
Yep.
One of the
Becky.
Beckys.
One of the Beckys.
Second
Yeah,
Becky.
they
One
couldn't
of the
get her
Beckys.
back for
No,
the
they could not.
Connors.
No. Although
She's too busy doing
she
nothing.
was on the first few episodes.
She was.
She
as
was
the crazy
a donor. She was
yeah.
going to be an egg donor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surrogate. Well,
Yeah,
Becky was going to be the
surrogate.
surrogate. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't.
I heard the show's going on without Roseanne.
It is. It's called The Connors now. I've watched the first 2 episodes. They killed her off. Opiate overdose.
Yeah. She was sneaking pills from her neighbor.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep. But Dan is stepping up as the new
Apparently, it's
focus
going
point.
on just fine without her too.
Oh, I'm
from
sure
what
it
I've
is.
heard.
Doing very well.
Heard it's really good.
My favorite
I like
Roseanne is in Nightmare on Elm Street 5 when they go back to Springwood and her and Tom Arnold are in there and they're asking what happened to the kids and they start freaking out. If anybody else remembers that.
I must say the old Roseanne when it was originally on was their Halloween specials.
My mom
Those were
still
my
has her
favorite.
illegally dubbed Halloween episodes of Roseanne on VHS tape.
Oh, I believe it. That's all because the classics. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best pranks and all of it. Yeah.
They always had
Did you
great
say brains?
costumes.
No.
Like I wish I could come up with costumes like that.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's
the House of Horror one.
yes
with the spaghetti intestines.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Good
the
times.
hand, Jackie's hand, or
Yes.
the hand
Them
coming
and the
out.
Simpsons. I like the Simpsons.
the Treehouse of
Treehouse of
Horrors.
Horrors.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
are
dude.
classics too, for sure.
And then back in the, you ever watch Eureka's Castle on Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Their Christmas special was the shit.
It was.
Like, I felt so cool because I was a kid and it was a kid show.
Eureka's
and the
Castle
Christmas
was a
special
little
would come
before
on
my
during
time, or
adult
after
TV
my time.
hours.
After.
I got to watch my show during prime time as a kid. Thought it was cool.
Here. I'm the youngest person at the table.
That's cool.
So
I'm sitting at the grown-up
speaking
table.
of like childhood shows, me and Jen were talking the other day because Eureka's Castle came up. That
Yeah.
was Jen saying Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
all those shows, but Fraggle
Fraggle
Rock.
Rock,
But
yeah.
my generation was Nickelodeon was Spin Wheel.
Mhm.
Today's Special. Today's Special. Today's Special was the greatest show, man.
I watched
A mannequin
Shush.
comes to life at night. That's crazy stuff.
That is crazy.
And yeah. Oh, you just offended Aaron.
Oh, well. It happens.
It happens a lot.
My favorite show back then was Salute Your Shorts.
Salute Your Shorts.
And
yes.
I watched
Buttnick.
that literally the other day on my Fire Stick.
It's not the same, is it?
Yeah, this is a
What's
little
terrible?
weird.
It is a little weird. Like these shows back then were weird stuff, man. I mean, do you remember the show You Can't Do That on Television?
Yes.
That show couldn't survive today.
Absolutely.
That and
like, what do you
think?
mean it couldn't? Because they went too far?
Well,
Or they didn't go far enough?
I think the way the world is so PC, I think
Bro,
everybody's too easily
Put it on
offended.
Comedy
Exactly.
Central, they do whatever the fuck they want.
True that.
Comedy Central, like, they drop any word they want. They say whatever they want. They don't
Yeah.
care. What? They canceled Jesselnick because he wasn't that funny.
He's not.
That's why he got canceled. I'm hilarious, actually. Thank you.
Everyone.
That's why he's working. That's why he's headlining.
That's
for
right.
Preston
That's right.
Lacey.
That's why Preston Lacey's
Now, is that
opening for me.
Preston Lacey from Jackass?
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, and I will say this too. Like,
Oh.
I checked his Facebook page, so he doesn't have like an artist page, but I
Right.
found his personal page and it's public. So he has been
Everybody go hit
posting
him up.
like that. Wee Man's been with him pretty much the whole tour.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So if Wee Man shows up,
A wee little friend.
Who said? I think Steve said if Wee Man's Steve O'Brien. He said if Wee Man's there, he's gonna let him kick him in the balls.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve O'Brien said that? I would like to see that. I love you, Steve O'Brien, but that would be great to see.
I don't remember this conversation, but I'm going to say
He
it
said
happened.
He said it on air
Was I here?
last week.
Oh,
when
yeah,
he
I
just
was here.
randomly showed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Shout out to Steve O'Brien.
Steve O'Brien.
I say if we that's at the where again? The
Foo Bar.
Foo Bar.
Foo Bar.
I say if we pack out the Foo Bar, Wee Man should kick him in the nuts. Make it an incentive.
Kick me in the nuts?
No. Well, you too.
No, I don't get kicked in the nuts. Steve is way taller than me.
I was gonna say Steve O'Brien's a tall guy.
You can crouch down for him if you need to, though. Let him drop kick you in the nuts.
Have you seen these Chinese guys that do that? Have you guys seen that? Pizza Pat, I'm talking to you. Have you seen that? Have you guys seen that? Travis says yes. Where these Japanese guys kick each other in the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as a contest. Like
It's called Rochambeau.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Russian bow.
Okay, yeah.
So like our rock.
Why
paper,
would you want to do
scissors,
that?
That's what they do.
Why would you? I mean, that's to test
Do you
your
not-
manhood.
You remember on South Park? Carson used to always say, or Cartman used to always say,
Rochambeau.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rochambeau is. So
yeah.
that's where rock paper scissors comes from.
Yep.
Because it's
Well,
rock
I'm
paper
glad-
scissors.
Origins.
You lose, you're getting kicked in the nuts.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we adopted
But it's
to
Russian.
drop that.
It is Russian.
I'm glad we adopted to drop that when that came into America.
Yes.
Because I would not
Those
be playing.
Russians,
that would have
man,
ruined my
they're
childhood.
crazy.
Yeah.
Those Russians are crazy. Hey, do you guys know that dude? He's a YouTube prank guy.
YouTube prank guy.
He's a Russian dude. I can't think of his name. Damn it.
Leighton.
No.
So my son is a YouTube expert.
So
Leighton, what is? Go ahead.
A Russian guy on YouTube. No.
That he's a
He's a prankster.
Someone with Roman Atwood. He's a friend of Roman Atwood.
Yeah.
FouseyTube?
No.
He's Russian.
Yeah, it's a V, I believe.
Oh, Vitaly.
Vitaly, yeah. All right.
That was
You
my
can't
son
hear this
Leighton.
next
Nice.
part.
Yeah, you got go ahead. You can go back now.
So he does
Thanks,
pranks.
Leighton.
He doesn't do
Thanks.
pranks on YouTube anymore
Why?
because he does them on Pornhub.
Oh.
It's not like hardcore stuff. It's basically like, well, you're in an elevator and there's this girl in there and she just takes her shirt off randomly just to see your reaction.
Huh.
Weird.
Wow.
But yeah, Roman Atwood and Vitaly, they made a movie together.
Is that
Like,
also
it's
on
a
Pornhub?
full-length movie. No, this is
Oh.
on like whatever, but it's a full-length movie. It's kind of like Jackass.
I
the
didn't know where you
Jackass
were going
movie.
with that.
It was kind of like the Jackass movie, but
What's that?
It was all their shit. It's all staged though.
Oh, I
so.
gotcha. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yep.
That was
musical?
a good. Right?
No, remember that's the safe word. You got to yell at Preston.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Pineapple
in case
juice.
Anybody ever wondered?
That's good.
Pineapple juice.
You ever see Guess Who's Coming to Dinner
Ostrich.
I've heard of it.
with Ashton Kutcher
Is Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, Ashton Kutcher and what's his name? Shit. See, I
Ed
hate it
Gein?
when this happens. What?
Ed Gein.
No, it was
No.
black comedian. He's
Kevin
dead
Hart?
now.
Oh,
Richard Pryor.
No.
Bernie Mac?
No. Bernie Mac. Yeah, Bernie Mac. Ashton Kutcher. Well, they're.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was
yeah.
pineapples.
Uh-huh.
If they were in a fight, him and his wife, if they ever got in a fight, if they said pineapples, they had to stop fighting and just drop it.
That would never work in real life.
Jen, maybe we'll try that.
This is how
pineapple
I end
juice.
fights. This is how I end
stop.
fights. You ready?
Ready.
There it is.
That's
Oh,
it. That's
yeah?
the trick. Just
The look. Just do the look. Like,
I'm usually.
do you
good
really?
with the look,
Do you
though.
really want to take it there?
Right.
She's probably fuming right now listening to this.
Oh, she absolutely
She's like,
is.
oh, we'll see.
Yeah, you'll see when you get home, won't you?
She'll be giving you the look.
That's
when
right.
You walk in the door, and
That's
you'll
right.
be going, "Babe, I mean, this is entertainment.
Yeah,
entertainment.
don't take
It's
anything
my
else that
job.
seriously.
right?
Come
This
on
is
now.
entertainment. We're all having fun."
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, so we're coming up to the end of the show. I wanna
Already?
thank- yeah, man. Time flew today, man.
Time
Hey
did
Jeff,
fly
thanks
by.
for coming in. Shout
Hey,
out again to 10
no
cents.
problem.
We've had so much fun today.
I was here.
I'm glad you were
just
here too.
let you guys know what's going on with us in the future. We are talking to start our second event.
Awesome.
Nice.
Maybe March into April.
Okay.
We're not sure where we're going to do the venue yet.
Well, you know, whatever we can do to help.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, said, for those that missed what we did last time, it was 11 local bands. We're going to try to keep it the same.
Yeah.
Maybe see about adding some more, just the way it went. And I don't know, when you start adding more bands, it gets hard to, run them all and get everybody
absolutely.
there.
But they all listen so well and show up on time.
It was. Yep. And, you have run-ins just like any other job you do. So,
Absolutely.
And it's,
Wait, are you saying we're all people?
We are.
No.
We are, Pat. We are all humans. We all have feelings and
We are the
things
world.
come up, and you know what?
We all have our own issues.
Correct.
All of our own demons.
Demons, Steven.
So yeah, stay on the lookout. Go to Facebook and like 10
Yeah,
cents.
like the page if you haven't. They'll keep you up to date on everything.
Oh, they're on the tweeters.
We are on all of them. Oh, yeah, you can find us everywhere. We're loving the scene and pushing it. That's what we're doing.
Nice.
And then also check out the day after. Go like their
Yes,
page
definitely.
and their Instagrams and tweeters and YouTubes and all
thanks
that
again,
stuff.
Colin. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then again, the 24th, you can come and hang out here at Sunny's for the Night of Champions. There's a bunch of other stuff going on that night too. If you're not into hip hop exclusively, you can check out Common Jones opening for Logic at the Firebird.
At the Firebird. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
And Midwest Avengers, it's rare that they do shows. So
Yes. We had the men's super nice guys.
Definitely. And John is very good at sneaking stuff into movie theaters.
Yes, he is. He does. He does.
And then you can also hit me up for tickets for Preston Lacey. I've got them
Hang
on me at
hang
all
on.
times.
Also on the 24th, don't forget about the Riffs for Gifts at Pops.
Yeah, Riff for Gifts, yeah.
It's important.
But you can hit me up for tickets for Preston Lacey for November 30th. It's a Friday. I've got them. They're $15 a piece. I will do 2 for $24.
Tell you what, if it sells out, me and Travis will have a milk off afterwards.
Sweet.
Milk off?
Yeah.
What are you milking?
No, so you
What,
get
you
15
drink
minutes.
a whole gallon
It's
of milk?
originally 30, but I've always went by 50. You try to drink a gallon of milk in 15 minutes.
It's impossible enough to do it in 30 minutes.
We can do it.
I think you should try to milk an animal.
Milk an animal.
I mean, look, here, I'll do this.
Way
So
entertaining.
We can do this. You want to do this? So no
Let's
matter
hear
what,
it.
when it happens,
Yes.
when our Facebook page reaches 2,000 likes, we'll do it.
Okay. We'll do that instead.
Live.
Live on air.
We'll do Facebook Live. so
Facebook
people can
Live.
see you
All right.
throw up.
Oh,
so we
stop
can
it.
throw up the cold milk.
Yeah. It's
And
not a
poop
big
out the
deal.
cold milk.
No, usually so after the 15 minutes you feel bad for about 45
And then you go to the bathroom.
and then you go to the bathroom and puke everything out and you're fine.
So, have you guys heard about the Sprite and banana or something? So, apparently, Ink Spot likes to initiate their apprentices, and we actually got to witness them doing a initiation where they had to.
Oh,
I
the
think
Sprite immediately foams up.
you eat 2 bananas. You have to eat 2 whole bananas and then drink a liter of Sprite. And I
It
watched.
foams up in your
Oh yeah,
stomach,
and I
yeah.
watched it come right back out, and it was
That's like-
entertaining.
you can
it was
also
fun.
do that with eating a whole pack of Mentos and then drinking a liter
Well,
of
that's
Coke.
how little Mikey died.
That's right, yeah.
You know, Mikey will eat anything.
Yeah, well, I thought it was Pop Rocks and Coke.
Well, it
depends what neighborhood you're
it's
from.
folklore, man. It depends on which side of this town you're on. It was Pop Rocks, Mentos,
Altoids.
Yeah, you know, all that good stuff.
I'm surprised Johnny
I
didn't
heard something
die
else
from
about
that shit.
Altoids before. Wait, I'm probably not going to say it.
All right, so, oh my God,
whoa,
What's your point? What's
Whoa.
the point?
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back.
You were listening to Agitate the Airwaves. This is Con Man Economy with Fall Back to Me. Bye.
Later.